Welcome to the Growthpreneur channel, your go-to platform for insights, strategies, and tips to help entrepreneurs grow and thrive. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on our valuable content. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's often overlooked but vitally important: self-care for entrepreneurs. We often associate entrepreneurship with relentless work, sleepless nights, and unyielding dedication. But there's a crucial aspect that's often left by the wayside: self-care. You may think self-care sounds indulgent, or maybe you feel you just don't have the time for it. However, ignoring self-care can have serious repercussions, not just for you, but for your business as well. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore why self-care isn't just important. It's essential for entrepreneurs. Join us on this journey to understanding the cost of ignoring self-care. Why does self-care matter for entrepreneurs? It's easy to imagine entrepreneurship being defined by late-night work, continuous coffee intake, and dogged determination. However, one often overlooked aspect is self-care. You might think, I don't have time for that. But ignoring self-care can negatively impact your business. Imagine your business as a high-performance car, and you, the entrepreneur, are the driver. Without fuel, you can lose focus, decision-making skills, and productivity. Not only physically but emotionally too. Neglecting self-care can lead to stress, burnout of enthusiasm for your business, affecting your team, customers, and profits. Mentally, it can cause cognitive decline, affecting problem-solving and creativity. Remember the entrepreneur who faced severe burnout? Despite monumental success, their health and business suffered due to neglect of self-care. This is a warning. Our health and well-being are integral to our business. Let's prioritize self-care for personal and business well-being. What happens when burnout seizes control? What are the implications on your professional and personal life? Picture a car running on fumes, the engine stuttering, the performance declining. This is the essence of burnout. It slowly chips away at your vitality, your motivation, your spark. When it finally takes hold, the aftermath can be catastrophic. Let's explore the impact of burnout on an entrepreneur's efficiency. Overworked, your capacity to perform effectively weakens. Tasks that used to take an hour now take multiple. Missed deadlines, delayed projects, and a frantic race to catch up are now the norm. Burnout also smothers your creativity, the lifeblood of entrepreneurship. It blinds your vision, stifling your imagination, and making innovative thinking almost impossible. Moreover, burnout impacts the quality of your work, leading to more errors and less precision. Now picture a passionate founder brought down by burnout. The once promising business now faces delays, lost clients, and a gloomy atmosphere of stress. Burnout doesn't just hit the individual, it deeply affects the business and its potential for success. It is a threat to your team, your clients, your dreams, and the business you've built. It's time we take a step back, breathe, and find a path back to balance and passion. Remember, you're not just operating a business, you're forming a legacy. So, what's the alternative? How can self-care transform an entrepreneur's life and business? Well, let's dive into the incredible power of self-care. Picture an entrepreneur, let's call her Jane. Jane was always on the go, always working, and seldom took time for herself. She was constantly stressed, and her health and relationships began to suffer. She felt burnt out. Then, she decided to prioritize self-care. Jane started small, dedicating just 30 minutes a day to herself. She began with meditation and yoga in the morning, giving herself a calm and centered start to the day. She swapped her fast food meals for healthier options and made it a point to disconnect from work after a certain hour each night. Over time, these small changes started to make a big difference. Jane felt more energized. She was happier, less stressed, and her creativity started to flow again. Her relationships improved as she was more present and less preoccupied with work. And guess what? Her business didn't suffer. On the contrary, it thrived. Jane found that she was making better decisions, and her productivity soared. Her employees noticed the change too, and the positive energy was infectious. But the benefits of self-care aren't just anecdotal. Research has shown that entrepreneurs who take care of their physical, emotional, and mental well-being are more likely to succeed in business. They're more resilient, better at problem-solving, and have more stamina for the long haul. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's not about being selfish, it's about being smart. It's about understanding that you can't pour from an empty cup. And it's not just about avoiding burnout, it's about flourishing, in business and in life. Self-care isn't an indulgence, it's an investment in your health, your happiness, and your business, and it's an investment that pays off. As this story illustrates, self-care can be a game changer for entrepreneurs. How can you, as an entrepreneur, incorporate self-care into your busy schedule? Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity, particularly when you're steering the wheel of your own business. But how can we make it a seamless part of our everyday hustle? Let's dive into some practical strategies. Firstly, setting boundaries is crucial. Just as you set boundaries in personal relationships, it's equally important to set those boundaries in your professional life. Remember, you're in the driver's seat. Define your hours and stick to them. Consider the story of Sarah, a tech entrepreneur. She decided to limit her working hours to 9 hours a day, and the impact on her productivity and well-being was profound. Another effective strategy is taking regular breaks. The Pomodoro technique, for example, suggests working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. This not only keeps your mind fresh but also prevents burnout. Exercise is not just for the body, it's for the mind too. Regular physical activity can stress, improve mood, and boost creativity. Think about Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. He believes his fitness routine is a key part of his entrepreneurial success. So make it a point to move your body, even if it's just a brisk walk around the block. Eating healthily is another pillar of self-care. Fueling your body with the right nutrients can enhance your energy levels and overall well-being. Look at Arianna Huffington, the co-founder of Huffington Post. She advocates for a balanced diet as a cornerstone of her success. Getting enough sleep is non-negotiable. Lack of sleep can hamper your decision-making skills and creativity. Entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos, Amazon's founder, prioritize sleep to ensure they're at their best during the day. Lastly, practicing mindfulness can be a game changer. It can help you stay grounded amidst the chaos and maintain focus on what truly matters. Take the example of Mark Benioff, the CEO of Salesforce. He incorporates mindfulness practices into his daily routine and has even introduced mindfulness zones in his offices. Incorporate these strategies into your routine one at a time and observe the changes. Remember, the goal is not to create an overly rigid schedule but to make self-care a natural part of your day. With these strategies, you can make self-care a regular part of your entrepreneurial journey. What obstacles might you face in prioritizing self-care, and how can you overcome them? Many entrepreneurs grapple with this question daily. It's no secret that the entrepreneurial journey is fraught with challenges, and self-care often takes a back seat to other pressing demands. Firstly, let's talk about guilt. Entrepreneurs frequently experience a nagging sense of guilt when they take time for themselves. This guilt stems from the belief that every minute should be devoted to growing their business. However, successful entrepreneurs understand that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. They know that to be at their best, they need to take care of themselves. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Next, there's the issue of time, or rather, the lack of it. Entrepreneurs often feel there aren't enough hours in the day to accomplish everything on their to-do list, let alone carve out time for self-care. But here's the thing, self-care doesn't have to be time-consuming. It could be as simple as taking a 5-minute break to stretch, meditate, or simply breathe. It's about making the most of the time you have and integrating self-care into your routine. Finally, there's the fear of missing out, otherwise known as FOMO. This fear can be especially potent for entrepreneurs who feel they need to seize every opportunity that comes their way. But chasing every opportunity can lead to burnout. It's essential to discern which opportunities align with your goals and values, and which don't. By focusing on what truly matters, you can alleviate the fear of missing out and create space for self-care. Overcoming these obstacles may not be easy, but it's certainly possible. It requires a shift in mindset, a commitment to your well-being, and the courage to say no when necessary. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Many successful entrepreneurs have faced these challenges and come out stronger on the other side. By overcoming these obstacles, you can make self-care a priority, no matter how busy you are. Why is self-care crucial for long-term success as an entrepreneur, you might ask? Well, let's dive into that. In the relentless pursuit of success, we often forget to take care of the engine that drives this pursuit, ourselves. Yet, self-care is the cornerstone of sustainable success. It enhances resilience, productivity, creativity, and overall well-being, all of which are vital for the longevity of any entrepreneurial venture. Imagine a marathon runner who doesn't hydrate or rest. No matter how strong or determined, they will eventually succumb to fatigue. The same principle applies to entrepreneurship. Without self-care, even the most dedicated entrepreneur will burn out. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back from adversity. It's like a muscle that strengthens with practice. By incorporating self-care into our routines, we give ourselves the space to cope with stress, thereby enhancing our resilience. Think of Elon Musk, who despite his grueling work schedule ensures he gets 6 hours of sleep each night. He understands that rest is crucial for resilience and endurance. Productivity, too, is directly linked to self-care. A well-rested mind is a productive mind. Arianna Huffington, co-founder of the Huffington Post, is a vocal advocate of this. After collapsing from exhaustion, she made sleep a priority and saw her productivity soar. Creativity, the lifeblood of entrepreneurship, also thrives on self-care. Research shows that taking breaks, getting enough sleep, and even daydreaming can boost creativity. Take the example of Bill Gates, who is known for his Think Weeks, uninterrupted time spent in solitude, reading, and contemplating, which has sparked many of Microsoft's most innovative ideas. And finally, let's not forget about overall well-being. A healthy body and mind are prerequisites for long-term success. Entrepreneurs like Richard Branson, who prioritizes physical fitness, understand that well-being is not separate from success but a part of it. In the long run, self-care isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity for success. Remember, you are your most important asset. Treat yourself accordingly. Who are some entrepreneurs who've managed to successfully integrate self-care into their busy lives, you might wonder? Well, let's explore a few real-life success stories that highlight the importance of self-care for entrepreneurs. Our first example is Oprah Winfrey, the media mogul and billionaire entrepreneur. Despite her jam-packed schedule, Oprah has always prioritized self-care. She is known for her daily meditation practice, which she credits for keeping her grounded and focused. She also ensures she gets enough sleep and regular exercise, understanding that physical health is key to her overall well-being and productivity. Her commitment to self-care has played a significant role in her long and successful career. Next up is Jeff Weiner, the former CEO of LinkedIn. Weiner is a strong advocate of scheduling buffer time, blocks of unscheduled time in his calendar to think, strategize, and recharge. This practice has helped him avoid burnout and maintain a healthy work-life balance even while leading a multi-billion-dollar company. Our final example is Arianna Huffington, co-founder of the Huffington Post and founder of Thrive Global. After collapsing from exhaustion in 2007, Huffington made a radical shift in her life, prioritizing self-care above all else. She now champions the importance of sleep, mindfulness, and digital detoxing, not just for herself but for all entrepreneurs. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of neglecting self-care and the transformative power of prioritizing our well-being. These entrepreneurs, and many more like them, serve as inspiring examples of the benefits of integrating self-care into our daily lives. They show us that it's not only possible to prioritize self-care while running a successful business, but also that it's essential for long-term success. So let's take a leaf out of their books and start prioritizing our self-care today. What journey have we embarked on today? We've thoroughly examined the topic of self-care for entrepreneurs. We've learned that neglecting self-care can lead to which can impact not just you, but your business as well. We also discussed that self-care isn't solely about pampering oneself with bubble baths and spa days. It's about establishing boundaries, taking necessary breaks, and looking after your physical and mental conquering obstacles, and placing self-care at the top of your list is crucial. It's essential to remember that your well-being directly affects the health and success of your business. If you found this video informative, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more discussions and suggestions. Let's start putting your self-care at the forefront today.